Good morning. Happy Thursday. How's everyone's week going? Okay, so let's see what the cards say. We're going to do a little bit of a quicker one today, if that's okay. We are in our fall season, only for it to be 90 again next week. Five of Pentacles. So in tarot card reading, there's basic meanings for every card. There's 78 cards and there's basic meanings for them. But readers, as they use the cards, myself included, we start giving these cards our own kind of personal twist. And if you do that enough, then it happens. Does that make sense? So when I look at this card, to me, that's always my ghosting card. Okay. And so if I'm reading for somebody and I pull this card for them, I'll say to them, have you been ghosted recently? And they say yes. So I've kind of renamed my deck, if that makes sense. Hopefully it makes sense. But anyway, so this is the ghosting card. And if any of you know me, if you follow me, I hate ghosting. I don't care who does it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's going to be mistakes here and there. Trust me, plenty of times I have typed out a message to a friend only not to hit the send button and then go, where is that bitch? How come she's not answering me? So, there are, that's different. To me, ghosting is like you pick up and you leave and that's it. You never say another word again. I think it's a coward's way out. But anyway, not everybody is confrontational like myself. I feel for some of you, excuse me, out there, you are definitely, if you're not ghosted, you are going to be ghosted. Okay. And that's either giving you stress or it's going to give you a lot of stress because that's your focus. Okay. You could say that's our focus. The nice thing about the Nine of Swords is this is a temporary ghosting. So our ghoster is going to come back to our ghostee within a few weeks. Okay, that person will show up again. And I hate to be one of those readers who are like, oh, guess who's coming back? Now, it could be anybody. It could be friend, family, a work partner, anybody. It doesn't always have to be a love interest. Our lives are more multidimensional than just love interests, okay? But this person, the magician, is normally our trickster. Okay, so they may come back and they may offer you the sun and the moon, or they want to sell you a bridge in Brooklyn. But I think the best way to trust this person is to let their actions speak louder than their words. So in other words, as time goes on with the relationship, you want to let them show you they've changed. Okay, does that make sense? Just say yes. Just nod your head politely. The Two of Swords. Oh, look, I match. The Two of Swords is about stagnation and choice. So I feel like when this comes back around, this episode, whatever it is, it's going to give you, you're going to sit there and you're going to go, I don't know really what to do, because, there's some people out there that just don't forgive. You screw up once and that's it, you're done. I don't know. I kind of hold those people in a high esteem. You know what I'm saying? Like I always felt like I was a big forgiver too much. Like just I let too many things go and I would turn the other cheek. Like we talked about the other day. What are we, a number 1 or a number 10? 10 being, the toughest as far as protecting your own energy. I let a lot of things go when I was married. I was married for 22 years and I let a lot of things go because I had 3 children and I didn't want them to feel, the pinch of divorce, only to realize that you do more damage by staying together and being dysfunctional, It's funny how that works. But the thing is with the Two of Swords here is I do feel that who's ever coming back into your life, and like I said, it doesn't always have to be a love person. It could be a friend, a family, or whatever. Who's ever was put themselves at a distance and now they're kind of turning around and coming back. You are going to be in this place of what should I do? Because there's this feeling of you don't trust this person by their actions. And, you're like, should I do it? Should I get involved? I can't tell you what to do. So I'm not. I don't know where Luna is. I thought she was going to jump up. But I think that this is a good place to be, because now you're starting to question how people treat you. And you're starting to question if you want this in your life. Do you want this in your life? And I think too, we're in Libra season, aren't we? Yeah. So the scales could balance in this relationship when I get the Libra card. But I'm going to go back to my original prediction. Someone is going to come back who's kind of like, took a, left turn. But I think the only way they're going to be able to prove themselves to you is if they walk the walk. Okay. So words are nothing. It has to be somebody's actions that have to prove it. Okay. All right, everyone. I've mentioned it before. I'll do it again. I have my own personal app for the Queen of Wands. And if you sign up, you get a lot of free stuff in your email, different weekly horoscopes, stuff like that. It's queenofwands.app. Right here. Just sign up, make an account, and you will get every Monday, unless I forget. I do them like the night before. You get a 1-card read for each sign and the weekly prediction. So give it a whirl. And then we could talk about the other app. We'll do that in a different video, because I'm confusing the hell out of people and I'm confusing the hell out of me. And I'm still working on that other project, just the coffee time talk. This is what I would like from you guys. If any of you are still here, let's see how many of you listened to me to the end. Come up with a name for my new channel. Come up with a name. I was thinking of Denise 2.0 because it's the second part of my life. Then I was like Denise Reinvented. And then I'm like, I don't know anymore. So think of a name for my new channel. I want it to be about life experience, fun stuff, dating, makeup. What do you do after 60? What do you do after 50? Because I've been through after 50. Actually, I've been through after 40. Well, I've been through after a lot. Let's face it, I'm 63 years old. So put names what you think for my new channel, and I'll put a contest there. The one I pick, the one I like, I will give you a 15-minute phone reading. How's that? Okay, I'll mark it, because a lot of you are going to cut me off after the first 3 minutes. You could all bite me too. All right, everyone, this is Coffee and Tarot time. I am the Queen of Wands. Everybody have a great day.